はい、それでは続きをやっていきたいと思います。検視報告、これはいいか。検視報告で病院に行かないといけないっていう話でしたね。
The Greenvale General Hospital is down the road by the lake. It's too far to walk. Come on, get in the car.
If I'm riding in a car, George, I prefer to be the driver. Can you provide a car for me?
What are you talking about? You don't even know how to get there.
Which is another good reason for me to drive, George. I need to learn my way around town.
Oh, man. Very well. Then I'll ride with you. I want to keep an eye on you.
Fair enough.
Just one thing, Agent Morgan. Your involvement in this case is limited. That means you don't have to learn your way around town.
相変わらずですな、このおっさんは。
George, we'd better get moving. The hospital closes at 2100.
21時までに病院に行かないとダメなんですね。じゃあまあ普通に乗りますか。
Agent Morgan, get us there quickly, but drive within the speed limit. Just because you have a badge doesn't mean you can drive like a maniac.
George, what are you, his mother?
We just need to get the autopsy results.
Agent York isn't accustomed to the town yet. Give him a little slack. Well then, Agent York, let's get going.
Sure, sounds good.
雨降ってきちゃいましたね。あ、これライトか。これな、あ、これでウインカーだ。どうやって走るんだっけ。こうか。あ、やばいやばい。これ車の運転難しいんですよね、結構。あ、やば、事故った。まずここから出ないといけない。どうやって行くんだ。こっちかな。あれ、なんか違うっぽいな。あー、難しいこれ。あー、やばいやばいやばい。こっちか。あー、いかん。生垣に突っ込んだ。どっから出るんだ。向こうかな。この車の運転難しいですよ、やっぱり。で、病院はどこでしょう。ちょっとマップで確認しましょうね。病院だよな。これ地図がもうちょっと引ければいいんだけど、ここは今いる場所だから、はい、そうですよね。で、病院に行くんですよね。病院はどこですか。これホテル。こっちか。こっち？ここか。ここは病院か。だからここを出てこっちに行って、あとは道なりで大丈夫か。違う、ここを曲がるのか。 そうですね。だからとりあえずここをまっすぐ。オッケーオッケーオッケー。よし。まずはこっちに行って、はいストップ。一応確認していちいち確認していきましょう。だよな。ここ曲がっていいんだよな。オッケーオッケー。こっちに曲がって、アメリカなんで右側通行ですよね。
Agent Morgan,
会話
I can't help noticing you prefer to work alone.
Most of the time, yes.
Don't you get lonely flying all over the country alone?
I must say I've never felt lonely.
Are you married?
Unfortunately, relationships and I are fleeting strangers. I don't get on very well with women. You might be surprised to hear.
That's because you're young. You notice things like that at my age. You have to treat women carefully, like a thin crystal wine glass. If you don't, they can cut scars on your face, just like yours, right?
George, is this an interrogation? I see you're a seasoned professional. But let's not talk about my scar. It was caused by a problematic woman.
Well, she got you good. Terribly good.
It'll fade away, and nobody will notice it in a week.
A week? It's not that light of a wound.
ここ曲がっていいんだって。いかんいかん、事故る事故る事故る。おっと。
Tell me, is there really a need for a full-time sheriff in a small town like this?
I'm sure it is small to your city eyes, but any gathering of people leads to all kinds of
赤いのが目的
fights,
地。
runaways, stray pets.
You're too fixated on violent crimes. Our job is to guide the people along the correct path, first and foremost. That's what I consider to be my duty as the sheriff of Greenville.
Zach, there he is, the monarch, in all his glory. Kind of makes me glad that I wasn't born here.
Did you say something, Agent Morgan?
No, nothing, George. I was just reflecting on a little history.
Well, we're in the middle of a homicide investigation. Keep your mind on the matter at hand.
ここか。
Okay, which...
ああ、やべえ、思いっきり乗り上げてるし。合ってるっぽいな。ライトあんまり意味ないですね。ああ、右手がずっとアクセルを押しっぱなしだとする。ここでいいのかな。ここでいいのかな。おお、合ってる合ってる。はい、着きました。ああ、よかったよかった。はい、グリーンベイル総合病院。思いっきり降ってきちゃい
That's a
ま
pretty
した
big
ね。
hospital. Guess they wanted to be ready for town-wide food poisoning?
No, no, it's another leftover from the town's prosperous lumber days. Hard to imagine now, though, isn't it?
My mother always talked about how energetic this town used to be. Almost like a gold rush, she used to say.
Impressive.
But the hotter the fever, the faster it cools. And so now there's hardly anyone left to use this place.
It pains me to watch my hometown lose so many citizens. Beyond your understanding, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sorry to say that it is.
Indeed. And that's why this case is our problem. There really isn't any need for you to get too involved.
おとなしくですか。
Hello, Sheriff.
そばかすフィオナ、受付の方ですか。
Hi there, Fiona. We're here to see Usha. Do you know where he is?
I think Dr. Johnson is in the computer room.
A computer room? In a hospital?
Nice to meet you, Mr. FBI agent. The computer room is where our employees share a computer.
Very nice to meet you, too. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. But how did you know I was FBI?
Easy. None of the police in this town wear cologne. Besides, that scar on your face is the biggest rumor in town.
Rumors get exaggerated as they spread, even in the countryside.
What's that you're reading, if I may ask?
You haven't heard of this yet? It's a recent bestseller mystery. It's set in the U.S., a small, traditional North American town close to the Canadian border. A peaceful, traditional place. However, that peaceful town is shattered by a terrible crime. The murder of a local girl. And that incident causes grief and sadness to everyone in town. But everyone feels the seditious, heinous evil still lurking, alive. Yes, much like the situation right now here in Greenvale.
Fiona, don't say that.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. With Anna dead and all.
Don't worry. Books are written to entertain, and it's good you're enjoying it. What we're faced with here is a terrible crime committed in a real world. Much different from that of a novel. So there's no need to apologize.
Thank you, Agent York.
Hi. コンピューター室に行けばいいのかな。何か話せるのか。どうかしたの？それだけか。じゃあとりあえず目的地に向かうかね。あ、そっかそっか。どこでしょうか。向こう？ここは入れるのかな。あ、開きますね。はい。こっちでいいのかな。おう、ストレッチャーが動いた。びっくりびっくり。めちゃくちゃ滑りましたけどね。こっちじゃないな。鎖かかってますしね。あ、ここか。ここですね。はい。
We couldn't find him.
いないんかい。
Fiona needs to check her information.
No, I don't think so. Does the doctor like playing games by any chance?
What do you mean?
Oh.
There's a message on the computer, and a card key already set in place. The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. The knight takes a pawn along for the queen.
What does that all mean?
It's a simple puzzle.
Zach, let's take him up on his challenge. You can do this, right?
おっと、謎解きですか。チェスの駒か。一応チェスはやるんでわかるっちゃわかるんですけど、キングはルークを超えビショップに合う。キングはルークということはルークにキングにビショップかな。でナイトはポーンを引き据えてクイーンに修正。あら違った。んと
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
ちょっとすいません、もう一回。なんだろう。単純に出てくる名前をそのまま並べればいいのかな。ビショップでナイトにポーンにクイーン。あ、いいんだ。なんだ、深読みしすぎましたね。
The doctor awaits below with the deceased.
Another code? But there's nowhere to insert a password.
More games. I'm going to get Fiona to call Usha up here right now.
No need, George. The message appeared with the card key. It's telling us where to use it.
表示されたメッセージ
This is not the time to be joking around, Agent Morgan.
Dr. Usha is below with the deceased. With Anna. Below being underground, I take it. Simple. Simple.
Then it's time to meet the mischievous architect of this little game.
Nah,